Cross your fingers, roll the die. Wait with hope for the big 2-0. Cross your fingers, roll the die. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Don't give up yet, no, don't ever quit. There's always a chance of a critical hit. Of a critical hit.
Hello, and welcome to Some Friends and a DM, a real play podcast where I bring on some of my friends to play a wide variety of adventures and one-offs. As always, I'm your host and resident DM, Alex Voller. Pull up a chair, get comfy, because we're all friends here, and hear what happens on Some Friends and a DM. Hello, and welcome to Some Friends and a DM. I'm your DM and host, Alex Voller, and allow me to introduce to you some of my friends. Today I have with me three very special friends, as they were all part of the initial party that got me into playing D&D in college. We all started playing around my sophomore year? Yeah, sophomore year. You guys can chime in during this. I've already done like the official
sophomore year.
I was told I needed to mute myself.
All right, we got a good bunch, a really cool adventure. As this is the first adventure I have ever written outside of ongoing campaigns, so very excited for this. I'm excited for this group.
Yeah.
Introductions are needed. So let's just kind of go around, share the characters we're going to be playing for this adventure. Feel free to give as much or as little backstory as you want. Just kind of ping pong it.
Okay. I guess I'll start.
Take it away.
My name is Adrienne Dager in real life, but in this wonderful world that our DM Alex has built, I am playing as Crush Hordtally, a glamorous, glimmering, gregarious kobold bard. And if you haven't heard of Crush Hordtally, where have you been?
Where have you been indeed?
I don't know where I've been. I've never heard of Crush.
I know, I've been
Oh
under
my
a
goodness.
rock. Oh no.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm not ready.
All right, we'll skip you then, Danielle. All right, and Danielle, go ahead and introduce her character for us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Danielle, for volunteering.
Right, yeah. Hi everybody, I'm Danielle, but my character is the high elf druid Irene. She is a druid of the coast and has been studying at the magic schools in Valkyria as a sage. She has warm tan skin from being out in the sun for extended periods of time, brown wavy hair that comes past her shoulders, and sea blue eyes, and a scar that goes from her right cheek to the upper lip. So, yeah.
I'm a
Were
slash.
you reading a lot of Ayn Rand when you were reading Iran?
Yeah.
So much
that's
of it.
all. That forced. All right. Last but not least.
Oh, do you want me to go now?
No, you can give it another solid 30 seconds of silence.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right.
Alright.
Don't touch him, he'll wait.
I am Trenidy. I am going to be playing the sorcerer dragonborn by the name of Six, but his friends call him Vi because it is spelled with the Roman numerals VI. He is a white dragonborn from the Lone Mountain, and he is finally venturing out on his own.
Aww.
Look at him go. He's gonna do so great.
Just look at him go.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, there you got it. There you have it. There you have it. English is my first language. I speak it very well. I
Can you spell that
read.
for me?
That's very relatable.
Get it.
Get it. Gab it. And then Vi. Cool. So let's just dive in, I guess. So, the three of you, for whatever reason, have decided to travel from the southern town of Alkema to a more northern town of Krakenhold. Both of these cities are located on what is known as the Wild Coast of this continent, and both serve as two of the three major port cities. The third being a town called Cogton, but that is irrelevant to us today. For whatever reason, you're on a ship sailing up to Krakenhold. Krakenhold being known to be a little questionable, a little shady, and sort of a lawless town. So what purposes you have there could be questionable and shady in and of themselves. You have decided to... I'm going to take that line back. You three have decided to sail... I'm going to start over again, because I'm not saying what I actually want to say. The three of you are on the ship called the Pelican. You have agreed to kind of be an extra set of hands as you sail out, probably also along with a little bit of payment for passage on the ship to take you from Alkema to Krakenhold. You're roughly about a day and a half or so into your journey, and you've got another about a full day, a bit extra overlap, depending on how good the winds are, until you reach Krakenhold. We are beginning our session at the dead of night. It's quite late. The moon is at its high point in the evening. Why don't we go ahead and establish where everyone is while on the ship?
Crush is definitely in the galley or wherever the most sailors are gathered around, probably sharing a drink and cracking some jokes.
All right. What about Ayn Rand and Vi? Where are you guys at?
Arrant is definitely like towards the front of the ship, just enjoying the sea breeze and like watching the ship part the waters and just, druid of the coast kind of things.
Yeah. Feeling in tune, man.
Yeah.
Surrounding
Feels
the
like
waves,
home.
good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
There's no place like home. All right, Trenidy. Vi, where you hanging?
Is going to be also up on deck, but towards the starboard side, just like staring.
Ooh, fancy
out
boat terms.
Ocean.
Ooh,
I know.
get nautical.
Did I study up? No. What? I just need to know what the lights like the lights are around me. Like.
Yeah. You definitely have a couple lanterns scattered around just to give general vision. Not too much is going on at night. But you definitely have probably light up by the helmsman. You look back, there's like two staircases going that lead up to where he is standing on his little raised area. In between a door that leads down into the galleys in the lower deck. There's most likely a lantern of some sort up with Irene up on the bow of the ship, and then probably a couple lanterns just on the port and starboard side. Just giving an overall kind of light to the main deck.
Good. Just want to make sure it's not dark outside.
Well, it is. It's still dark, but
Well, I mean, but I'm not in the dark.
Yeah, and then you obviously have your lantern as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Since Irene and Vi, you guys are up on the top deck, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright.
Rolls. Make them count.
Rolls.
Crit one.
Get those nat
crit
ones.
one. Oh, that's not a one.
Okay,
Good.
I got a 24.
All right.
I'm proficient.
And what about you, Vi?
I'm practically blind. I got a 7.
7.
Oh.
All right. So,
That
Irene,
little light
you do
in your
not
eye.
see anything, but Vi, you see it all. The secrets of the universe unfold before your eyes. And then you realize your vision just kind of went hazy, and you're just looking at the stars.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Irene, as you are up at the front of the ship, just enjoying the breeze and the steady flow, the sound of waves crashing gently underneath the ship, something catches your eye off in the distance near the horizon. You see 8 balls of light floating around, circling each other.
Like circling each other? Like,
That was
Are they-
bad. Not like circling each other, like looping on each other, but like kind of they're all moving in conjunction, circling,
okay.
kind of like an orbit.
I see. Okay. Are they far out in it? Like, are they getting closer at all?
It does not seem like it.
He can neither
Um,
confirm nor deny.
Do they? I'm kind of all right. I'm kind of familiar with like some magical lights, like dancing lights and stuff like that. Um, do they seem to be similar to that?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. All right. I'm proficient in that too. Wow. All right.
Hey,
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
love to hear it.
Also a 24.
Also a 20
I
for you.
promise I'm
Yeah.
Verify Ren.
From what you
Rolls
can
today.
see, it does not seem like these would have originated from dancing lights. From your knowledge of that cantrip and magic in general, they seem too bright.
Okay.
And then, as you kind of assess this and take it all in, they all disappear.
Oh no. Oh no. Bad signs. Is there anyone around me like that seems like maybe they saw them too?
You see Vi, obviously,
Okay.
very clearly. You also can make out the rough shape of the helmsman and the rough shape of the crew member up in the bird's nest. Is it the bird's nest or is it just called the nest?
Crow's nest.
Crow's nest. Crow's is a
Yeah.
bird. Crow's a bird.
It's
Crow's
still
a
a
bird.
bird. It's a
It's
bird's
good
nest.
verb. Yeah, everyone at home is imagining the bird's nest from the Beijing Olympics. Yeah, you would know there's somebody up there as well. You can't really make out any fine details of who they are, but
Okay. Since Vi is close, I'll go up to them and say, sorry, did you see 8 lights? And I point over to where they were.
before you respond, Tren, why don't you kind of explain your very unique quarterstaff you got?
Okay, I very much will. So it is a quarterstaff, but it's kind of like an ornate shepherd's hook-ish thing at the end to where it also has a lantern that's hooked onto it. And
Ooh.
the lantern is
Oh.
always on. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Ooh, fancy.
So no dark time stealth missions is what you're telling me right now.
Vi does not participate in dark time stealth missions.
What? We'll address that
So-
later.
We can go on dark time stealth missions. It's just that Vi won't be there too,
I'll
Right.
cheer you on.
right? Get him some pom poms.
You can't see it, but I'm cheering.
Take a couple levels in Bard. Give that inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to respond?
Yeah. Did you see 8 lights? Just over there, and I point.
I didn't see any lights.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Nothing says Dragonborn like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
I mean, they say evolutionarily they're linked, so
Yeah.
I thought it was
That's
birds.
okay.
Which one is it?
why not both?
Yeah, there were 8 lights just over there, and then they just vanished out of nowhere. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh. Well, you're encouraging. and
Anytime.
and I'll just keep looking
Yeah.
out into the ocean.
At that point, you see all 8 lights return. This time, though, you can definitely tell that they are closer.
See, right there, and I point. Like,
And as soon as you point them out, they're gone, and you do not see them, Vi.
So it's like one of those things where like they point, I turn around, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, they were right there. I promise, they were right there. And I'll keep my eyes over where they were, just like trying to keep an eye out for wherever they might return, because apparently they're getting closer.
Vi's just gonna look at her, nod his head a little bit, and like slowly start to back away.
Oh no! Oh no!
You do not have to wait long, Irene. as you feel a jolt and a crash as your ship seems to have rammed into something.
Oh no.
And then the balls of light return. You see you have collided into another ship. Due to the craziness of that, all the sailors from the galley begin to come up onto the main deck. Crash, do you get swooped up in the rush, or do you just hang out?
Oh no, I definitely. Crush tries to be a leader and bust out of there first, but she inevitably gets caught up in everybody's legs.
Crash is a
But-
party person too, like by your own, right?
No. She's got to get eyeballs on what's going down. But you definitely hear her over everybody else as she comes out. She says, "Wow, what was that? What's cracking?" Starts prodding people in the legs, because she's really short. She's kind of at everybody's like knee and thigh level. She's like, "But no, seriously, what's going on?"
And you all kind of take in what has happened as crew members quickly begin moving forward and trying to break free. And then you all hear it before you see it. Some sort of deep, unearthly howl. As rising from the wood of the other ship, we see this large, ethereal, and ghostly creature. I need you. Well, no. It hovers over to one of the crew members, closest to that
Oh,
junction where they have collided, and it begins. And that's a hit. It begins to recreate that same howl. As you see this bluish magical energy begin to connect its mouth with the person it is attacking. As you can tell, their skin is tightening up, and their face goes pale.
Oh,
Gonna take
no.
some
Oh, God.
damage. That's some damage.
Oh no.
I need you guys to all roll me initiative as I go grab a monster manual. 'Cause I
Here we
wasn't
go.
ready, I guess.
Oh. Quick while he's away. Quick,
Everybody run!
quick metagame while he's away. Quick, change the 3 I just rolled into something better.
Right. Oh no.
It's just
I know. I rolled a
initiative.
6.
It's just initiative, Trinity says.
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 too.
Oh,
Well, it's 3 plus 3, so it's a 6.
hey, mine too.
Hey.
You guys have better dexterity than I do. Then, man, I only have a +1.
What? A little fun?
Yeah.
Hope no
Well,
one said anything
yeah.
too funny, because that's all getting cut in post.
Oh. Nothing except we all rolled 20s. Wing.
Oh yeah,
What?
we're all gonna crit on our
I can
first
confirm
pass.
that is a lie. My cat Sonia is in here with me, and she will tell me if it's true or not.
Sonia,
Come on,
flick
Sonia.
your tail if it's a lie. Oh, she didn't flick her tail.
Didn't
Yeah.
move.
It's not.
Don't
it's
listen
not
to them.
The audience can't confirm. There's no visual
I
part of
can't.
the podcast with you.
Alright. Let me flip over to the page I need.
While we're here, I want to make
Yeah.
note that Vi is presently now hiding behind Irene.
Oh, how the turntables.
So wait, how tall is what are the comparative heights of these
Oh,
yeah.
individuals?
Of what? The sailors and this creature?
Oh no, I'm talking
No.
about Vi and Irene.
Okay.
Well, Irene is kind of tall. She's like 5'7", so kind of tall for like a human, but like she's kind of short for an elf,
Got you.
I am
at least for
6'4".
D&D standards.
6'4".
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Alright, did anybody roll 19 to 25s?
No.
Hey, I'm just
What
gonna
happened to
say
all the nat 20s?
probably start at 10 or lower.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
We're starting off strong.
We're just
Okay.
making sure we understand the situation before we act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who rolled a 9 to 10? Who rolled the highest out of the three of you guys, I should say?
I rolled a
6.
6.
6, 6. Trent. 6.
Wait, oh God.
What is everyone's that's not a good sign. Our initiative is 666. What are your
no.
guys' dexterity modifiers?
3.
+1.
3 plus 1.
3.
Trent plus 3. Okay. Kresh, Vi, do you have a preference on who goes first between the two of you?
Character-wise, Crush probably does something relatively quickly.
Okay. Do Kresh, Vi, Irene. Alright. So, the creature who has been getting that good magic juice out of the first sailor is going to continue its attack. That is another hit.
Ooh.
That guy is gonna take damage. Yeah. And you see the magic being cut between them as the sailor skin is now perfectly tight around their bones, and they collapse to the ground.
Bad.
Another identical creature to the first rises up from the planks of this new ship and
No!
floats over to that body, and you watch it manifest some other magic above it as another spirit, smaller than these two shadowy looking creatures, begins to rise up out of that body. It looks almost like some sort of like a skeleton covered in spectral energy. That brings us to Kresh.
Oh my gosh, it's me already. Nobody else is doing anything? Crush isn't
You guys
surprised.
all rolled lower than a 10.
Right. But I mean, there's no other...
Alright, all the other... I'm not going to roll initiative for every single sailor that's on the ship. They're all doing their own...
You said they did... Okay.
They're just
I got
doing
you,
their
I got
stuff.
you.
I'm not going to be like, and sailor number 3 is doing this, and then sailor number 4 is doing this, and then sailor number... We'd be here all day.
Okay. Crush is going to pull out of her very blingy, bejeweled, garnet encrusted bag of holding a scepter with an orb on the top. And she's gonna whisper into that orb almost like it's a microphone, and cast dissonant whispers on the spooky ghosty that is just boned that sailor.
Wait, so the spooky... I'm confused. The spooky thingy that floated up and out of the sailor, or the one who did that to the sailor?
The one that did that to the sailor.
Okay, cool. Well, what do I have to do? Do I have to make some sort of save for that?
Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay.
I'm gonna
I can
prep
do
my
that.
dice. It gonna
That
hit.
is a 16.
Aw, it doesn't hit.
Good.
Half damage on save.
Okay.
Okay. So dissonant whispers, Crush whispers into her staff and into the mind of the ghost. You just gonna kiss a guy like that? Did you ask for consent? Evidently this ghost does not care about
20,
consent. Oh
20.
man, low rolls. Okay, I rolled 4, which means it takes 2 psychic damage.
You
What
see
have
it
you
kind
done
of wince slightly in irritation and turns its eye focus a bit towards you. That brings us to Vi.
How close am I in proximity to said ghosties?
I would say this is all happening on the bow of the ship, so at least 25 feet, maybe 30 feet away from you.
Okay. In that case, then, I want to cast Chromatic Orb towards them.
Okay.
And see how that goes.
To the two main spirits.
Yeah.
Okay. Chromatic Orb. Is that a spell attack roll, or do I have to make a save?
I have to make an attack roll.
Okay,
So we'll see.
make that spell attack roll.
YOLO. Okay.
Does it hit? Is it just one, or is it like 2 within 5 feet, kind of a thing, like acid spray?
I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that I can see, so it's 1.
Okay.
I'm only gonna be
Which
able to
one are
hit
you
one.
attacking? The one that Kresh attacked, or the other guy?
I'm gonna attack the one that Crash attacked.
Okay, cool.
Back attack. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
go
gonna
team.
hit.
Oh.
That-
Not with that attitude.
No, I know it's. What's 12?
A 12, that is not going to hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You hurl this sphere of energy towards the creature, but in fear of hitting one of the sailors or just terror from the situation at hand, your attack misses, and we go to Irene.
Okay, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to pull a silver hilt of a longsword out from my cloak, but there's no blade to it. That is until one begins to form from water as it trickles down towards the end of the blade until it's fully formed. And I'm going to drag it along the deck as I make my way towards the specter that hasn't been attacked yet. And I'm going to whip it towards it and cast Water Whip.
Whoa.
So let's see. A 19? Oh, sorry, Alex, your audio cut out for me.
No! Yes. 19 will hit.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I took a drink of. I wanted some soda, so I muted myself so you want to get the good slurps.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Water Whip at it, and I'm going to. All right. So let's see. 2d6. Okay. So. Okay. So 8. What? Like 8. I can't remember what type of magic it is.
I know one is cold and one is, and you still do some slashing, or is it all cold damage? Or is it bludgeoning? I don't remember.
That was my question on whether or not it was bludgeoning or not.
Well, because it doesn't really have a blade form, it makes more sense for it to be bludgeoning, I guess. Unless
it's up
let's
to
just
you.
do.
Or we could just make it all cold.
Just make it all cold. Make it all chilly. That sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So. Okay. So.
We're just making up rules over here.
Hey, we made this magic item together. We can make the rules how we want.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be 12 cold damage.
Hot diggity dang!
And it's
the guy's
gonna be
still standing though.
And he's gonna be pulled towards me. If I wasn't already close enough to him, he's right in front of me now.
All right, you yank this spirit over to you.
Yeah.
Was that a good choice? We'll find
We'll
out.
find out.
As the spirit that was pulled out of the sailor's body is going to fly over to you, not Crash. Irene. There it is. All right, Irene. What is? Oh, that's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh, what do you mean? That doesn't hit.
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
kidding. Yeah, that's super hits.
You're going to take 4, 8, 12 necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving. Okay. All right. I'm okay at con.
You guys watch as this similar energy begins to connect Irene and this lesser spirit. It looks clearly weaker than the other two, but still very potent. What'd you get on that con save?
A 15.
15, good. You are able to kind of steel yourself and break that contact before you feel your life drain out of you. Your color returns quickly after.
Crush yells. Chris stamps her feet and says, "What did I say? Consent!"
That brings us to the spirit that you pulled closer to you, Irene.
Oh, right. I forgot that wasn't the same person. Oh, no.
Just do it again the second time.
What is... Okay, that's low. What's an 8 to hit?
That didn't hit. All right, I'm good.
I hope not. You were able to break free before any necrotic energy seeps into your body and avoid taking any damage. The other spirit at this point is going to try and grab 2 of the sailors. So let's see how that falls out. it succeeds in grabbing them, and you watch as it begins hovering back to the ship.
Oh no.
Crush, we go to you. Huh?
It took 2 people?
It took 2 people.
Da-da-da. Oh gosh. Did you know bards aren't awesome at like doing damage? This is something that I'm learning very quickly.
They inspire people to do damage.
Which I don't know. I don't know if she wants to. Yes, that's true. That's a good idea for a bonus action, my friend. What Crush is gonna do is she doesn't want to damage. A lot of the stuff I can do damages other people too. She's gonna run up to the one of the spooky ghosties that has a dude. And is there anything she can grab onto? Like, is there any part of them she could make like touch contact with?
Of the spooky ghosties?
Yeah.
I mean, they do have like a body of sorts. It's not. Yeah, even though your hand kind of seeps through a little bit, there is something you can touch.
Okay. She's gonna run up.
If it can touch you, you can touch it.
Shocking grasp. So at least it's like a magical form of touch. It's a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
How's a 16 treat you?
16 treats me pretty good. That'll hit. Well, it doesn't treat me good. It treats you
them
good.
pretty bad. That's right.
That done is hurt.
Let's see. A 7 damage. And the target can't. I'm sorry. 2d8. Is that true?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
It's
Cantrips get stronger at 5th level.
I did 2d4. Holy smokes!
Okay, hold up. So it didn't do 7 damage.
No, it didn't. It did worse.
You done did
I just
lie
rolled
to me.
worse. I just rolled worse with 2 bigger die, and it did 3 damage.
3 damage. All right, I like that a lot more.
Real grossed out by these guys.
Mm-hmm.
She sees she is not very effective, and Crash says, "Hey, you with the water stuff going on. You're doing great. I'm all about it. Keep it up." And you get a bardic inspiration.
Oh wow!
As a bonus action, bardic inspiration.
Yes.
That is a 1d8 of inspiration that you can use to boost an ability check, save, or attack before the Dungeon Master Alex says if it failed or succeeded.
In case you were confused with Dungeon Master Matthew Mercer, Dungeon Master Griffin McElroy, Dungeon Master Satine Phoenix, Dungeon Master insert Dungeon Master here.
Jerry Holkins, etc., etc.
etc.
Did you say Tolkien?
No, I said Jerry Holkins.
Oh.
Although, you know what? I think we could call J.R.R. Tolkien the grandpappy of all dungeon masters.
Okay.
The grandpappy.
The grandpappy.
You say what's a grandpappy?
No, I said the grandpappy.
Oh. I was like, you don't know what a grandpa is? You might have to sit and talk. So when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Oh no.
That brings us to Vi. It is your turn.
Okay, how far away is Irene from myself?
Probably that same rough, like 25, 30-ish feet. Both Irene and Crash, and then the 2 different spirits by them.
Okay. I'd like to run closer to Irene and that spooky ghosty and expend a sorcery point to lengthen my sword burst, so that way I can reach it without getting too close.
So how far does that lengthen your sword burst then?
It'll go 10 feet now.
Okay, so you're 10 feet away from the big spooky ghosty or the little spooky ghosty?
Are they both there?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
You gotta choose. You can hit both of them from 10 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so is that a saving throw or something?
Yes, it is a dexterity.
Within a 10 feet, like what, radius for you?
They swirl around me in a circle.
Okay, then Irene and Crash are also gonna have to make those same saves.
Oh boy.
Sorry,
Here we
friends.
go.
What save? What are we saving against?
Dex save.
Okay.
Dropping d20s. Oh,
Don't
Oh,
forget
man,
you
I'm
can
gonna
use that
get
bardic
All right.
inspo. You can use the bardic inspo before he says it failed or
Oh,
succeeded.
yes.
If you want to.
Big spooky ghosty
I
got
do
a
want to.
19. Little
Oh,
spooky
no.
ghosty got less. Hold up, I lost its page. Cause I'm a good DM.
Hey, good DMs lose pages.
Wait,
Yeah.
can I expend a second sorcery point
To do what?
to activate my careful spell so that way my compadres automatically succeed?
Sure.
Okay.
Aw, I
Alright.
rolled real good though.
Well,
Can Crush still do the dodge she was gonna do?
yeah. Do they still take half damage from the spell?
No.
Okay, cool. So big spooky ghosty got a 16. Little spooky ghosty got a 12.
Okay, so the 12 does not, so I gotta roll.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, 3. So 6 damage total.
6 damage. Total. All
And
right.
so when Vi does that, he's running forward and he goes, I want to help. And he slams his staff down in front of him, and these illuminated knives of all sorts just burst out from the staff in a circle and attack.
Nice.
Not knowing that you have
the-
careful attack on, and because I rolled really high, Crush like backflips, like back springs, like cartwheels, back springs, like into a sliding limbo sort of move to get out of the way, even though it like doesn't hurt her at all.
Very
What did you roll?
Matrix moment.
Rolled a 25.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
One of
Yeah.
those good rolls for nothing.
Hey,
Thank you.
nice.
All right, Irene, that brings us to you. The little spoopy ghost is looking done rough.
All right. I'm gonna go for the little spooky one then, the little one. And I'm going to attack it with my long sword.
Okay.
This time it's not gonna be as water whip, so part of it will be slashing if that lands. Okay, a 13.
A 13 just barely hits. Roll damage.
Ooh, all right. Okay. 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 So 4 slashing and 4 cold, so 8 total.
Total. As your blade cleaves through, the spirit is eviscerated as there's like a tear and a screech in the wind. It is gone. At this moment, the rough group of the sailors, as you guys have kind of drawn all the focus to you, were able to free the ship. The last one, spirit there, realizing it is separating, begins to hover back. You guys can all make opportunity attacks against it if you want, since you're all just kind of there.
Oh yes.
Do opportunity attacks need to be like melee attacks, melee spell attacks, or can they just be spells?
They
They
can
just be-
melee attacks, cannot be a spell.
Okay.
It can't be a spell?
No.
I'll do shocking
That would
grasp
be
again.
ridiculous. You could do a fireball as an opportunity attack? Oh.
Crush takes this opportunity to attack to flip at the bird. No, I'm just joking.
Hey,
nice.
spirit, up
Yeah,
yours.
it's It's an opportunity attack of the heart.
Right. I'm attacking your self-esteem.
Psychic damage.
This
Yeah.
is mockery.
She'll give it a good like slap, slap on the ghost booty
Get that-
as it
yeah,
goes.
Hey, good game, coward.
Good game. See how you like it. That is a 12.
12 is not going to smack that ghost booty.
Aw,
Oh,
babe.
no.
Their armor is too high. It does not feel that spank.
Oh, well, she didn't want to be a hypocrite. So.
Oh, but me?
Because there's
Okay.
Yeah, are you going to make an opportunity? You guys can all make opportunity.
I tried, but if a 12 didn't hit, then an 8 will not hit.
Oh no,
So-
an 8 does hit. You find that weak point where an 8...
Wait a second.
Your blade just sneaks right in when it wasn't
Yeah.
looking.
Excuse me.
Vi, please tell me you were able to get some Demaglio out. Isn't that what Nar says?
What?
Doesn't Nar say Demaglio in League of Legends?
Something
Something
close.
like that. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I have not played that game in ages.
Yeah, me either.
What do I add to it? Because I wrote down my spell stuff, but I didn't write down. Is it dexterity for my
What
staff?
do you? Your staff is going to be strength.
Strength? Okay. So, plus proficiency?
Yes.
Okay. So, 11 plus 3 plus 3, so 6, so 17.
17 will hit.
Yay! Okay.
I don't understand about like quarterstaffs are like thematically good for spellcasters, but it uses strength, and it's just like no spellcaster is going to be using strength. Don't
No
choose a
one.
quarterstaff.
Okay, so let's see. So that's 5
She's a nickel staff.
plus
Fine staff.
5
Oh, jeez.
It's a lot cheaper.
plus 3. Okay, so 5 plus 5 plus 3. So 8 radiant damage and 5 regular damage.
Shing.
Cook him.
Gotta do mental math. Yeah, you got a solid hit, but it just effortlessly flies away, ignoring your guys' little attempt at one last hit. You hear the captain bark out orders to shift the sails as you guys begin to sail away from the ship as the balls of light also eventually disappear, making that and you lose sight of that ship. A few moments pass as you guys kind of sail out, making sure that you are far enough away from whatever just happened. The captain steps up and just kind of addresses you all. We've sustained a lot of damages. Thankfully, there's a small town nearby. We'll stop there, get repairs done, and continue our voyage to Krakenhold. I think it's appropriate that we have a moment of silence for those we lost, and a burial for the one body we do have. It's a little somber and quiet as the one body of the sailor who got turned into a little spooky ghosty is wrapped in linen and then set out to sea.
Anybody who's watching Crush, which is probably nobody because she's really short, would, if they were watching, would see her slowly reach into her pouch, into her bejeweled bag, and pull out a small penny whistle and like look around and like raise it to her lips and then like think better of it for a moment and then put it back away.
A wise choice. After the little funeral, the captain just gonna will probably reach Pearl Cove in the morning, so if you can rest up, we'll probably be there by first light or so. Is there anything you guys want to do in the aftermath, or just kind of ride it out until you stop at Pearl Cove?
Can we sing a sea shanty?
Do you want to lead us in a chorus? Bye.
Oh God. I think we should leave it up to the bard.
There's no any sea shanties.
That's right. Not any sea-based shanties. KFC based shanties.
The only one that
KFC based shanties. Well, give us your best KFC based shanty.
I don't have perfect pitch.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
She pulls out her penny whistle again. Now the somber moment has passed. No, Crush walks up to Irene and Vi.
So no shanty?
Oh no.
No KFC
No.
shanty?
No. No.
That's alright.
You will come to know Crush is not much of a musical bard, if you would believe it. Not super
Fair
rare,
enough.
but she's not a big performer. Yes, musical performer, not so much.
So she's a fraud.
She does
What's
stand
that?
up.
God.
Stop.
She does
Right.
stand up.
Does
Yeah,
Stand up!
Crush,
What's
You know
your
what?
where's your
Crush-
stand up routine on shanties?
Crush stands up all the time. She stands up quite often.
nice.
And
All
that
right.
part is
So
famous.
you go to Irene and Vi.
That's right. Crush goes up to Irene and Vi, and she kind of standing between the two of them. She says, "Hey guys, thanks so much for backing me up. That was really big moves on you guys. That was some spooky stuff, huh?"
Yeah. Ghosts.
She holds up her hand, her little itty bitty hand, up to you guys and says, "Crush Horde Tally. You heard of me, right?"
I have now, and then I'll shake her hand.
The correct response.
What a dad answer.
It's like, Crush, Crush grins this big toothy kobold grin, and finds her bright yellow eyes with slits for eyes, kind of dragony, on you, Vi, and holds up her hand to you. And you are.
Vi looks at her, is contemplating everything that just happened, realizes that we just buried a man. He gets if he's a white dragonborn, so if he could get pale, he would be paler. And he turns around and then throws up over the side of the ship.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no. I'll just pat his back. I'll just be like, let it out, man. It's okay.
Crush will walk up to the other side and just do the exact same thing. Yeah, man, just let it out. You know?
Vi, you feel the pat on your back, and then you start feeling a pat on your lower back to where it starts getting a little bit on your butt because of the height difference.
That's
it's still your back, but it's definitely close for comfort.
Oh, no.
Right. Hey,
That's
man,
gonna
sometimes the sea can be rough, you know?
Yeah. Vi's gonna look at her and go, yeah. Oh, my name's Vi. And he's gonna reach out his hand and shake her hand.
Well, this might be a bad time, but I told you that I saw those lights.
I wish you could have seen me roll my eyes.
I
Vi's
just
gonna look at
wanted
her.
to sneak in a tiny little "I told you so."
A little quip. Vi will look at her then and be like, yeah. Sorry, I didn't believe you.
It's okay. I'm sorry I brought it up just now again.
It's okay. It happens a lot. And then Vi's gonna walk away and then go below deck.
Oh no.
He's sleeping off.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you guys rest. We will pick up in Pearl Cove. This has been Some Friends and a DM. Special thanks to Weston from Arcane Anthems for free use of their music. You can follow them over at Arcane Anthems on Instagram and support their amazing work through their Patreon as well. Special thanks to you, too, for listening in. This wouldn't be possible without you. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a review, tell your D&D loving friends, and follow us over on our Instagram at SomeFriendsAndDM for updates and more great D&D content. Again, thank you for listening, and until next time.